Oh my God.
What's up, Kendra?
Hey.
We are here and we are waiting to find out what the hell is happening over there. So what's going on? What do we think's going on?
We're we're watching the Karen Reed trial. We're very distraught right now. We've put in a lot of time as jurors on this case, and I feel like the judge is not hearing my words
They're not hearing
because
your words.
she's ah, I intensely dislike her.
Really? Everybody says she's pissed. Is that true? Is she pissed? What do you think?
Yeah, Bev's annoyed because she's always annoyed for one. So you have to really understand her annoyance level. She
Well, it's like if
was
you don't want to do the job, why are you there?
she's annoyed at the fact of the fourth question that came in. We had three questions come in. They reviewed them. Bev was pleasant for those, but then while they were reviewing those, a fourth question came in. They came up with
Right.
their answers. They called the jury in. The jury sat. They got their answers to the first three. Then they were dismissed back out to talk. And then the fourth was handed over to Bev. Then they had to go over that while the jury's still deliberating. And basically, the answer to that fourth question was, I can't answer that.
Right. Okay.
So then it was confusion about, well, is the jury going to come back in to be told that, or are they just going to get a note passed back to them saying Auntie Bev ain't fucking answering shit anymore? And of course, the defense was like, we'd like you to answer it to better than you're refusing to do so. But, she said, fuck that. And like, I got up this morning and I'm watching the fan, and all of a sudden it started to move. And I'm like, holy shit, something's happening, something's happening. I log into all the lives of the people that I follow and stuff. And normally they have like 600, 700, 800 people. 3,000, I'm watching these numbers climb. 5,000, 6,000. Every single one has tons of people just watching and waiting. And
Right.
there's been action today. And Sue O'Connell, who is the journalist in the room, she tweets stuff out and she said the jury is dressed up today.
Okay. So
So
that means it's going to be a verdict.
So they knew going out yesterday that they had a few things to clean up and they were going to be done. And when those first three questions came in, they were very obvious on where they stood.
Right.
That they're stuck on the last point of whether Karen was drunk or not, and if she should be convicted of drunkenness or not. They call it OUI there in Massachusetts, which means operating under influence. For me here, it's DUI, driving under influence. I know it's DWI in New York, driving while intoxicated. So it's all the same thing, just where you are, it may be different. But that's what they're stuck on, which we also have learned that that was why there was a mistrial last time. It was on the drinking part of the charges. That's why this jury slip has been such an issue this time around with
Uh,
her being guilty of drinking and driving or not.
at this point, are you kidding? Dude, if you got to get, first of all, she was point oh .09, right? And
Right,
point
which
oh
is
0.08,
just a
point oh 0.08.
smidge. Right, that's
Right.
just, and so here's
I
the
can't even
issue.
believe that charge is there. But okay, if you got it with that, then
Right,
shit,
and
charge it
defense
with
is
that.
like,
If that's what she's guilty of, then.
she's already lost her license. She already hasn't driven in 3 years. She doesn't own a vehicle. So, like, the defense is like, please put those charges on her. We don't give a shit. We'll get her out of them. We don't care. Like,
Right, right, right.
so, but then the jury's fourth question was, um, will this be a mistrial if we can't agree on the DUI charges? And you're like, shit, this is what they're hung up on again. And it's because neither side focuses on her drinking and driving due to the fact that every fucker there was drunk and drinking and driving,
Right.
and due to the fact that her last drink that is known is at like 12 midnight. And she was not blood alcohol tested until 9 o'clock in the morning at the hospital.
Right.
So that's really not part of this so much. So when the questions came out earlier this
Dang, maybe when
morning,
all that was going on, she just like someone just said, "Here, take a shot," and she took a shot before. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like that
so
does seem
well,
like there's a
here's
lot
the
of time.
problem. The 5 a.m., there's a point. Did she have a drink at 12? Yes, she did. It's on
Hmm.
camera. We can't deny that. There
Right.
was another bit of did she drink at 5 o'clock in the morning? Why?
Right.
Because Jen McCabe on the stand said so. So the jury came back and asked, which DUI charge is this for? The 5 a.m. or the 12 a.m.? Well, the problem is the 5 a.m. is hearsay
Right.
because it's just Jen saying, oh, she was very drunk. She was drunk. She was drinking. She was drunk. Because it's just out of Jen McCabe's fucking mouth. So
Well, Jen McCabe's been she's pretty much uncredible.
right. So that's
She's a
why they were
Shara.
asking, because is this going back to the proof of, yeah, at 12 she was, or is this coming
Mhm.
off of the 5 a.m. one that she was? And the
Right.
judge, that answer was, you're the jury, you have to figure that out.
Right.
So, which is fine, which is an appropriate answer for that. I still don't understand why it's a question, but it gave us the knowledge that that's where they're hung up at, obviously. And then the fourth
Right.
question that came back was, will she still be convicted, or will this be a manslaughter charge at all? Will she be convicted if we can't agree on the DUI part of it?
Which makes it sound like they don't agree on the DUI part.
Exactly. So now
Right.
that's what, and that's where the judge said, I can't answer that.
This.
So, and I'm just like, okay, jury, you sounded smart until this moment. You have to
Right.
check a box. You have to. And you have to all 12 fucking agree. It doesn't matter
Right.
the box. It should be the not guilty and none of this is conversation.
Right.
But I do agree. She drove drunk. She did. You can't deny it. Okay, fine. She did.
Right.
But she didn't kill the man. She didn't hit even a mailbox. She didn't hit a squirrel. She didn't
Right.
nothing. So
Right.
can we say she's been through enough and let it go this time?
Or
Or
charge
just
her and
or
deal with
just
it. You
charge
know what I
her
mean?
with
Like
it.
that's nothing compared to murder. You know
I
what I mean?
said,
Like
look,
that.
if I was on that jury, I would have walked in there on day one and said, all right, not guilty. I don't need to have anybody converse with me about a thing about it. I'm going to sit here and play on my phone while you all figure that shit out. And I'm not going to tell them that I'd be willing to move to charging her with the DUI unless we got to that point where we couldn't agree. And then I would say, okay, fine, I'll charge her with the DUI. We can be done.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, I'm sitting to sit in my cement boots. I'm going to die on this hill. She's not guilty. I don't give a fuck. And to argue
Yeah.
around whether she's guilty of the drinking or driving or not, yeah, she fucking is. She blood alcohol
Yeah.
tested against it. So it is what it is. Then check the box. No big deal. Pay your $5,000 and move on. Like,
Only me says I heard there was a DUI lawyer there offering his services. Well, today we have a woman on the street here, and here is Toma. Hey, Toma.
Hi, everybody. I might not be able hear you because it's so noisy here.
Right, right. You're goody. You're goody. We hear you.
Yeah,
So what's going on out there? Is there a lot more people there than there were yesterday?
yeah. So there are more people. Hold on.
I was going to say, you look to the left is the black Cadillac there.
Wow, look at that. There is more people there. Hi.
So and
Wow.
we are.
Hi.
She's so cute.
So yeah, let's see. It's like I assume it will be ready every minute, right? Like right, yeah.
Well,
No idea when.
they've
No
had
idea when.
questions. They've had questions, and it's gone back to it went to the judge, and then it's back to the jury. So now they're
Right.
sitting on it again, and it looks like the clock started again. So I think they have a verdict. It's just a matter of how they're filling out the information. You know, like they're worried about what they put on the card, and based on Kendra, how many charges are there? There's just two, or
No, it's broken down into subsets. We've got 4 different charges we're looking at. Or there's
How
4
many
different
charges?
box options.
There's 3 real charges, but some
Three
lesser
real charges and some lesser.
There's 10 things
Yeah.
the girls get to fill out.
Yeah, okay.
10
The
things.
first box is not guilty, and that's all they need to do. And it literally now says, if you feel this is true and accurate, you can stop here.
Okay.
So that's on number 1 line. And then you go down to 2 and 3, which are about the manslaughter charges. And then the 4th area is where it's the DUI charges.
Okay. So is it not? It's murder 1 or murder 2? What is it? What are the actual charges?
It's manslaughter while operating a motor vehicle. It's broken down into different subsets of that.
Okay. So that's why the whole DUI thing is like in relate. You know what I mean?
The
Relating it.
DUI charge
It's the way the
resides on
charges.
its own as a charge.
Okay.
It's the last charge on there.
Okay.
So
I
they can
I
find
think
her.
that they'll probably give
They
her guilty of that.
right. That's what we're working on now by what the questions from the jury are. But
Right.
it seems like that's where they're stuck at. And I'm like, it's been made perfectly clear to just find her not guilty.
So tell me, how long have you been there?
I came here around 12:30, 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the weather is amazing. Like talking to people. And
Right.
It's a lot
I
cooler there
saw that
than
you sent me some
yesterday.
videos.
Mm.
Toma, is the
yes,
weather nicer than yesterday or is it colder?
it's not colder, but not sunny as yesterday, right? Yeah,
Still humid.
humid. Yeah. This is
Yeah.
what we were discussing. We were hoping that after the verdict
We'd get some rain.
and rainbow,
Rainstorm.
yeah, and rainbow, right?
Wow. Cat Lady says, how can they charge her with DUI if she wasn't caught driving? She could have drunk at home at night. That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking. With everything that was going on, maybe she just someone said, "Here, take a shot."
Yeah.
Because she
Is that a
drove
friend
again
you're
after
listening?
that.
Yeah. No, you can enter. If you want to enter, you can.
The thought
Oh,
is that if they
hi.
have something to convict her on, they'll convict on that and they won't feel bad about no manslaughter.
Right.
That's what they're
That's
saying.
what I'm thinking.
Even
I'm
though it
thinking they
seems
just want
unfair
to
to get
convict her.
convicted when no one pulled you over
Yeah.
and you didn't hit anybody.
This is the fact. Anyway.
Yeah. I'm thinking that too. I'm thinking they just want to find her guilty of something, and because of the .9 test that she did,
But
that's
by
where
the
they're going to.
questioning of that 4th question, they were hung up on that,
Right.
which is upsetting. But
So so I'm wondering, do you think the verdict's going to come in today or what? I mean, you said the jury is all dressed up.
Oh,
We said that too, yeah.
yeah.
I'm not sure that's an indication.
I was asking around people. They think that it will be today. So.
Hey, Richard.
I can't imagine it takes them much longer if this is the only part they're discussing.
Right?
But are they there at the courthouse now still, or did they go
Yeah,
back to the
they're.
office?
I don't know.
Fine. You still can.
I'm trying to also watch. I got Law and Crime Network up, and I'm watching on there. And I'm still looking at Freedom.
Oh, he's talking. He goes right across the
Bruce Toma, Bruce is in the chat.
Bruce, what?
Yeah,
Bruce is in the chat.
it's a recorded and
Bruce in the chat?
phone calls.
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Yeah.
Hi, Bruce.
I think it's hard for her to hear because it's so
Yeah, it's so loud there.
loud. Yeah.
It's good for blind people too because it reads things for you.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. And read this for you.
Yeah.
So Toma, are you there? Is that your friend, or are you there by yourself, or
Okay, come again?
are you there by yourself, or is that a friend of yours? What's your
I'm
name?
by myself. But at the moment when I go back, I will have a lot of friends.
What's your name, hon?
What's your name? Barbara.
Yeah.
My name is
Hi,
Toma.
Barbara.
What is yours?
Toma. Toma. It's Tamara, but short
Oh,
Toma.
I have a good friend named Tamara.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. Toma.
Nice to meet you, Barbara.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Yeah.
Wow. So is everybody like just standing there? Are we just waiting?
Everybody just stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you guys here? Where are you guys getting information that what's going on inside? Just from, I guess, people watching channels, or is there anybody out there telling you what's going on, or no?
Yeah. I'll see this lady.
I'm not sure she can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I Right.
Does
So
Toma
look for
know if the
Samantha.
defense is in the courthouse waiting, or did they go back to the office?
Toma, do you know if the defense is in the courthouse waiting, or did they go back to the office? Do you know any of that? I'm not sure she can hear, Kendra.
Yeah. Because when they pull up, they park the Cadillac just to the left of that building.
Oh, okay.
Feeling very good right now.
It's a safe space for them.
Gotcha. Kendra, I think my filing's been added to the docket this morning.
Oh.
So, yeah, so I guess there'll be lots of critiquing going on about it today. Oh, funny. So, Dave, are you ridiculed about the Burger King incident?
Oh,
I see you were talking about Burger King.
Some people gonna, kick me out.
no one's kicking you out. You have a pink hat on.
What's happening?
I don't know. It's loud, but that's okay. I'm still watching. I got Law and Crime on, and I'm staring at the damn fan. Damn fan! This entire case, the damn fan.
It's called Only Fan. That's its nickname, is
Support the fact that
Only
there's no
Fan.
dose. I think 5 feet.
No, I don't want to give her anything. Not guilty on everything. Oh, we got to give her something. It'd be so nice if they gave her
They think
nothing.
the taxpayer wants something.
Yeah,
Someone just said,
that must be.
as much as I love y'all, I don't think I could do a third trial.
Toma, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Bruce said to look for Samantha Beningo. I'm saying that right. Bruce said to look for Samantha Beningo.
Yeah. Sure, I didn't find her. I don't want to leave my spot, otherwise I would go through the crowd and see her.
All right.
And I don't see her around. I see some people we saw yesterday, but not her.
That's just my jurisdiction portion. I raised 9 legal points for dismissal.
Yeah.
10 now. There's 90 days to serve me has passed. Yep. I threw a lot of stuff in that opposition there. We'll see what he has to say. Bruce said she was on the side where we were.
I'm not going there right now. I will lose my spot, Bruce.
Okay. Bruce, she's in a good spot.
She's dead center of the gates when they walk
Okay,
out.
Thank you.
Oh,
Don't lose your spot.
Yeah.
Well, I tried to add as much as I could just for the opposition. I mean, trust me, there's more to come.
So much
But I
more
didn't want it
people
to be too long.
today. Wow.
yeah, it's like standing room only there now versus there was so much more ability to have a chair to sit down.
Right. Wow. Well, I know she wasn't there the day before. She said, right? Maybe she wasn't going to be. Did she mention yesterday that she planned on being there?
Wow, there are more people even farther than there were yesterday. Ooh,
Oh wow.
let's see. I don't see her.
All right. We'll go back to your spot. Don't lose your spot.
No, they will keep my spot though.
Okay.
Her new friend Barbara.
Yes.
Almost done with school?
I saw before that there were a lot of people holding American flags up. Did you see that? Oh, there's one right there. I emailed
Check
her this
on
and
this car with the signatures and we'll go back. Hopefully nothing will happen. For the... Yeah, definitely there are much more people today. Like maybe 3 times, if not 4.
A lot of people
Yeah.
have a feeling it's going to be today or tomorrow.
Tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday.
Hopefully not. Well, we're already at 3:00. Don't they usually stop it at 4, Kendra?
I'll take
Yeah.
my son again.
Usually around the 4 o'clock hour, Bev's like, it's enough. And she
She
keeps it.
signed it.
Okay.
Wow. Well, that's what messed everybody up today is the fact that they had questions. Everybody thought the verdict was coming, you know. I even had a thumbnail up thinking that the verdict was going to come in based on the fact that they just had a question and it was only about, you know, how to fill out the slip. But now that it's 3:00, I'm thinking, well, maybe not, you know. So I had to change the thumbnail. The verdict is almost in.
Yeah, it's one of those, we still have enough time, but now that we're getting later in the day and we know how Bev cuts it off, who knows?
Right. Didn't she do this the last trial?
Yeah. I live right by there. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, look at the puppy. But Kendra, didn't she do that at the last trial?
I was going to say, Toma loves all the dogs. You can tell she stops at every doggy.
Yeah.
See how cute. Okay, we'll go back to my spot. Thank you.
What was your question, Lisa?
Oh, I said, didn't the judge do that last time
Sorry.
on the first trial, where like all her questions, you know, that she like just kept making them go back and forth?
That was because they were coming out hung jury, and so she said, "Nope, you didn't try hard enough. Go back." And she
Is she gonna do the same thing with that again?
Yeah.
No. This today was the former questions. Oh, Jesus, loud. This was the form of questions this time. Last time they said we give up, we're hung, and she sent them back.
Right. I hope they don't do that.
But this fourth question came in a little leery, like that sounding like they could be hung, and that's what
It did
basically
sound
Alan
that way.
Jackson was saying. We don't want this of what happened last time. We need to give them a better answer than I can't answer that. And Bev said no.
Uh-huh. I lost the screen. Hold on, let me see.
Does Toma have a phone charger? Because this is going to eat up her battery.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Toma,
yeah.
do you have a phone charger with you? Because being live, like it might eat up your battery.
I do not. I do not. I have 44%. So
Ooh, that makes me nervous.
It makes Kendra nervous. Which one? Do you want to log off for a little bit and let your phone just rest up and then come
yeah, I
back?
will log off for now, and as soon as something is happening, I will come back.
Right, yeah, let's do that. Let's
Okay.
save her phone battery.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. We'll see you in a little
Thank you,
bit.
Toma.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, Kendra, you still there? Where would you go? Boom.
Yeah,
Ooh.
I'm still here.
Boom. Okay.
My garbage is arriving. Hold on, I gotta close the door.
Your garbage is arriving.
Yeah, hold on. Yes, my garbage truck. Hold on
Oh.
one second.
Okay. Hello, Silverheart. Hi, Carol Crazy. Hi, everybody in the chat. What's up, Bearded Fisherman? Helen, hello. Hi, Babs. Jennifer W. Kristen. Jared. Hello. I didn't get to say hello to everybody. Hey, Lori J. Tammy, hello. So we're just chilling. We're just waiting. Kim Shu, hello. I think it's so disrespectful that Karen Reed asked the crowd to be silent, whatever the outcome is. Really? Did she do that, Kendra? Oh wait, I'm waiting on Kendra.
What?
Did Karen Reed really ask the crowd to be silent?
Right.
Whatever the outcome is?
Well,
Why did she do that?
I don't know about that specific part, but the whole defense, they've come out and they've said due to that buffer zone and the silence call from the judge to please
Uh-huh.
don't mess it up or y'all will not be allowed to be here. So just remain silent for anything. So
What building are they all standing in front of? Because obviously they're across the street from the courthouse. So what building is it that they're in front of? Do we know?
it's like the registrar or something building. I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's another official building.
Okay. Cool. Stacy! Other birds, what's going on? Hello.
But yeah, I don't think that they're going to listen on if she's acquitted of everything. I don't think they're. I think they'll make noise. And at that point, oh well, get rid of us.
Registry of Deeds. Bruce said it's the Registry of Deeds.
Yeah, I was right. Registry.
John Caps! John Cook is in hiding right now. I doubt they stay silent if it's a not guilty. Yeah, I think it's going to be hard to control all those people. And if it's not guilty and it's done, then, what are they going to do? Tell them to leave? I mean, they're there to find out the verdict. They don't necessarily, how many cops are over? There's a lot of, Bruce, there are a lot of cops. Well, that was yesterday. There's probably more today, but I don't know. Yeah. How are you going to be able to stop an entire crowd from being excited if it's not guilty?
They're going to scream for that.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
So
nobody will get arrested. They'll just be told to shut up, and they're all going to leave then, the most of them anyway.
Yeah. Yep. Gonna get their answer and then see you.
There'll be those.
It was fun. Yeah.
I mean, there's people who've literally driven 9 hours, gotten on airplanes, and flown there for this.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yep.
unless you live in the area, that's a bit much for me to go. You know, that's a bit,
Yeah.
that's a little stalkery, but okay. Love the
Yeah.
sport.
They made everything public business by making it public. What are you talking about, Timothy? That thing popped into my head. Dirty deeds. Dirty deeds. Done dirty. Is it too early to sing my song? Some balls are held for charity and some for fancy dress. Every time I hear Dirty Deeds, I remember that song pops in my head because they're like almost back to back
Try
on
it.
the album.
A cookie. The Trader Joe's cookie. Well, just eat the whole
Trader
thing. I don't want
Joe's
that all back.
cookies. I guess Foreman isn't serious enough to be there for the verdict. Not surprised. I think she asked out of respect for the O'Keefe family. Oh, okay. That I would understand. I just don't think, they've been waiting for this answer along with her. They're not going to be able to control themselves if it's a not guilty.
One of the lives that I follow is somebody that's on the ground there now, and they
Right,
don't. They say they're all going to scream and cheer. They don't have that same information, so
right.
I I think that that's just off of the original statement still.
Yeah, I think
And
verdict clock is still going. They tease us, Kendra.
all I know is the McAlberts. We call them the McAlberts, the McCabe's and the Alberts, are all
Mhm.
watching this with bated breath because the FBI be coming for you if this doesn't go the way they want. Just saying.
Bruce said, I deem Larry Foreman's new ecosystem name Count Formula. Oh,
I
oh
think
my God.
Karen Reed's going to become a lawyer after this.
She should. I don't know, man.
She can go
A
after the corruption of this
lawyer's life
town.
isn't easy.
You know
Dang.
how much money they paid stupid hanky panky for this gig?
Mm-mm.
$250,000.
Just to prosecute her?
Just this case. And they're
Wow.
still paying Lally, who's sitting in the back the whole time, just jerking off 180 grand or whatever his fucking annual salary was. So he's just doing nothing there, getting paid. Meanwhile, the
That's
roads are
crazy.
falling apart, the buildings are falling apart. But,
Isn't that terrible?
put
And how much
millions
does
of
her
dollars
defense
into this
cost?
one case. They
And
paid
how much has her
Aperture.
defense cost?
They paid Aperture $450,000 to do their expert testing. The defense paid ARCA 50, and ARCA was far and superior over
Right?
theirs.
Be careful, Kristen. Shitty wits. Not.
How many people are here
Oh,
in this
God.
live?
We have, let's see, 140, which is good. We don't normally go live during the day, so
And I was going to say, so everybody who's here is on the correct side of history then for the proper non-guilty of Karen Reed, correct?
I don't know. Do we have anybody here that thinks she's guilty? I wonder if everybody thinks that she's not.
Put a pink heart in if you think she's not guilty. Pink hearts for not guilty.
We're looking for pink hearts
We
for
want
not
pink hearts
guilty.
for not guilty.
There's a pink heart.
You
Pink
leave the
hearts.
room for guilty,
Pink
asshole.
hearts. Pink hearts. I see pink hearts.
We have pink hearts. You know what? I'm not even going to acknowledge Jennifer W. in the room. Not doing it. Not now, Jennifer. Now's not the time for your narcissism of attention.
MoMagic, MoMagic, MoMagic.
That
I have to play
Jennifer,
that
she's
song.
always like, Kendra, Kendra, Kendra.
Hey, Strictly, how you doing? Uh,
See, it's nothing but pink hearts galore. So pretty in the chat now. See?
yeah.
It's very
Kind just all
calming.
bougie. Britta, what's going on? You're driving too? Be careful, Strictly.
You have to have pink hearts because you got to do the Karen Reed pink color.
Right.
Don't blame me for bougie.
Yeah, I mean all the polls that I saw, it was over 80% that she's not guilty. You know, so I mean, and that was on this channel, which is Lauren Crime that I'm watching. Oh, I'm not showing it yet. I have it set up to show if the verdict comes in. But I have that on, and then what was the other one? Oh, Court TV. It was weird because I was watching it earlier, and they were having an interview with I believe there were 3 people on the panel, and
Court
they were
TV will
talking about
piss you off.
it started to.
Yeah.
Thank you, Super Days, Whopper and fries and Diet Coke. Thank you so much, Only Me. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Whopper with cheese? Oh, you got Dave, you looking for cheese for that? We need to make that order correct. Whopper with cheese and a Diet Coke.
Royale with cheese.
Royale cheese.
I used to like Burger King.
Are you mad at it now?
Well, yeah, I don't think they used to broil their burgers, and I don't think they do anymore.
Well, they do. They're advertising it now with the Dragon Flame.
Yeah, there's the whole Dragon
They what?
Flame commercial.
Dragon Flame commercial? I don't know.
Dragon Flame.
Yeah, it's a Dragon Flame burger or something. It comes as a whole meal of something.
Ever since they came out with that what was the Whopper called? It was like the vegan Whopper. What was it called? It wasn't real.
The
Ever since that,
Unbelievable burger or
yeah,
something?
yeah. Ever since then, it's not been right. Their regular, burgers have not been right. I can't eat it. It doesn't make. I don't feel good after eating it. I'm just saying. But I will eat the Impossible Burger. That's it. The Impossible
Yeah, that's
Burger.
it.
But
We're
ever
watching
since
the
I like
OnlyFans here.
OnlyFans.
We
But
were
ever
staring
since
at this
then,
for days.
but I like their chicken, the original chicken sandwich. I like Burger King tacos. That's so funny.
Oh, the Burger King tacos are better than the Jack tacos.
They call me Jack.
Yeah.
Jack tacos? What, Jack in the Box tacos, you mean?
Yeah.
We don't even have Jack in the Box here.
You don't have Jack in the Box?
No.
They have it, but not by her.
I don't know. I've not seen a Jack in the Box in Florida ever. But that doesn't mean it's not here. But I've not seen it. The last time I saw a Jack in the Box was in Los Angeles. That's the last time I saw it. We used to have one in New York. I'm sure there were a few, but I knew where there was one. It was by the Coliseum, and that's gone. Been gone for years. I'm pushing for a BK brand deal. Go for it. Go for it, Dave. Sponsorship. Can you just see all like the boxes of BK stuff that would show up in Dave's house? Oh my god, that'd be hilarious. I loved Burger King, but I don't like their burgers anymore. I can't eat them. There's just something not right about them. And it's ever since that Impossible thing came out.
I pretty much don't eat any of the fast food burgers anymore. I just do the chicken.
Yeah. Same here. So I don't do. Gabe likes Burger King. I'll do breakfast though. You know what I mean? That I'll do.
Like the sausage or sandwich or something.
I do a bacon, egg, and cheese Well, not from Burger King. I do it actually from McDonald's. It's the damn sauce that gets me. I like the sauce. I think it's like it's not hollandaise, but it's similar to hollandaise.
I don't know. Have you ever had
Turkey
the
breakfast bagel.
eggnormous burrito from Burger King? Gary wants to know.
No.
No.
Good. It's enormous.
It's eggnormous, he says.
Eggnormous? Is it a real egg?
Well, that I can't tell.
Right?
Well, if it's fake
it is
eggs that they
caught
use, it's
using
healthier
horse meat.
for you, I
Ah,
guess.
see, I don't need to know that. I've noticed no stray cats near any Burger King. Kevin. That's bad.
Those stray cats.
No, you know what?
Well, I
That
told
they're
you what
passing a
happened with
law in
Chinese.
New York about allowing the cats at the bodegas. Because all the bodegas have cats, and they're not going to get rid of them because the cats help with the rats, and New York is full of rats. So
Right,
they are just going to make a law that the cats have to be vaccinated so that they can't pass anything on to a human. But they're going to make
right.
it be a law that the bodegas are allowed to keep their cats.
Don't ruin it for me, Kevin. Let me have my BK. I worked at Burger King for a few years and can't eat their food anymore. Uh-oh.
Most people say that about every restaurant place they've ever worked at.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
true.
yeah.
Do you remember Kendra Hot Rod Burger King?
Oh,
That's not familiar to you? Hot Rod Burger King?
no.
Okay. There was a Burger King where they used to have like kind of like car shows without a car show, but everybody would pull up with all their
Okay.
supercars and stuff.
Yeah, I would say there's
You
some
remember?
familiarity to what you're saying, but I don't
Mhm.
specifically remember it.
Yeah, they called it Hot Rod Burger King. I'm sorry.
It
Okay.
was very
We're
hopeful the
getting the
first
call back, guys. I don't
three
know.
questions of this jury, and now this fourth question has us all fucked up.
Well, not only that.
Yeah, but she said she was given an answer that she can't answer that.
I know
So
that's
she
why
did answer it without answering it.
right, but the point is that the question was bad. The question was if we can't come to an agreement.
Yeah, because they said.
And we're like, yes, that's the whole point of a jury. Did you not understand?
Yeah,
You seemed
Well,
smart
if
with
they
the first
come to an
questions, and now you
agreement, it's
got
a hung
dumb.
jury.
It has to be 100% agreed. 12. That's not the hard part of this whole trial.
because they said if they find her, because I thought it said something like, if we find her innocent, but yeah, we can't agree on some of the charges.
The question was, if we find not guilty on 2 charges but can't agree on 1 charge, is it a hung jury on all 3 charges or just the 1 charge? It's hung jury
I think
across
that
the
was
board.
That she should have been able to answer.
well, I could see why they would ask that, but
Right. But that's where you go, oh God, you just lost my faith in your smarts. Because
Well, here's the thing: at that point, if they all don't agree, it's a hung jury. That's it.
right. That's why it's very straightforward to us. But I mean, that's why I got nervous about their abilities because you're like, oh God, you seem to be in agreement. And now you're clearly not. Now you're confused. And once they go into an argument about disagreement, you see where everybody gets scrambled.
So who's the mole now, Dave? We got a mole, a new mole, an old mole. Who's the mole? Who's the mole?
You know, I
Oh,
watched this woman beat the hell out of and kill a mole with a shovel right in front of my face.
oh my gosh, that's terrible.
She just took the shovel and she just was banging it and killed it as soon as it popped out.
Dang.
Moles are tiny.
Well, I mean, it
There's
was like
no mole. Tut tut.
that's what happens to moles.
Well, apparently everybody's wanting to make deals.
Deals for
What state
what?
did he say it was? Anyone know? He said it was MLS. But which there could be truth to that. But it doesn't mean he was trying to make a deal with him. I mean, you have MLS has a lawyer. Lawyers confer with each other. They're supposed to
5,000.
anyway. So, there was probably a conversation, and Jeremy's just running with it like he normally does, and lies to everybody about it. You know. So, I mean, it's ridiculous. Okay, email. Hold, please. Uh,
All right,
oh,
it's
okay.
3:16.
Gotcha.
No, the
Oh,
clock
my
is not
goodness.
stopped. I know they're going to come back, and it's going to be we're going to go home
Yes.
because they got 45 minutes before Bev's favorite cutoff
You
time.
gotta think she's got to call in the fence, so it's gonna take 10.
No, she's going to go to 4 o'clock. And if they haven't had an answer, she's going to say, I'm just going to send them home, call everybody in, and then say, okay, we're done for the day.
Yes.
Jurors, be careful of your social media. As always, refrain from talking about the case to anybody else.
Or whatever, let us know. So I can snitch.
And then she will dismiss them. And then, of course, fucking Hanky Panky will get mad about something. And she'll be like, sidebar.
Maybe he was respectful, trying to get him to drop the case because his lawyer knew he doesn't have it. Yeah, and it probably just didn't work out that way. He spins everything. He changes every little thing. I mean, like he went with this whole big thing the other night. Where's Tori? Where's Tori? You know, thanks Tori for coming forward. And I'm like, what? And what? A half an hour later, she's on the show, basically telling him to shut the f up. You know.
Fans, oh, I can't type in this one.
Remember when he said that you were gone
Because I'm
and that
not
you were
logged in
smart
on
to
my
leave?
account. This is your phone. So
Oh,
they'll be like, who the
Kendra's not
fuck is
even
this
listening to me.
asshole? They won't recognize. Although I'm
Yeah.
going to get 6,000 people in it. Like, it's going to see me today.
But yeah, so I don't think that there's real truth to the MLS thing. Besides the fact that he doesn't have information that could throw anybody in jail, and most of us I don't think have really talked to him. I know I haven't. So and I'm supposed to be the big conspirator in this case anyway. And I know I haven't spoken to MLS, so there's
Yeah,
nothing
Aunt Bev's an
there.
alcoholic herself. That's why she don't care about all this drinking and driving.
Right. Well, I think if they're going to go after her for the DUI thing, they should go after all those cops that they know were drinking.
They can't. They didn't get
Driving.
any of their blood alcohol content to prove it.
Well,
They got hers
why did they get hers?
because she was taken to the hospital due to her hysterical collapse upon learning John's dead. She was brought in for a psych eval to make sure she was okay and she wouldn't harm herself or whatever. So her blood level was taken at that time. And they looked her over and they agreed she was just in shock and grief, and her dad came and picked her up. She was only there for like an hour or so.
So I'm guessing because these charges are there, she's been arrested. Did she spend time in jail?
She bailed right out. So she went in, was there a couple hours, and got right back out.
Gotcha. Okay.
But they did it twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
These people are crazy.
You arrested her on murder.
Right.
Still nothing, Kendra. The fan's still spinning.
Yes.
I know. I'm watching the fan. The clock is still ticking.
That's what I said,
You.
Kim. I thought maybe, if she's freaking out and all this stuff, she probably just did a shot or someone said, here, calm down. You know what I mean? Like, who knows?
No, it was all off of Jen McCabe just saying so. It's on hearsay. What did we all learn from Johnny Depp? Hearsay doesn't matter.
Well, it's true. Hearsay don't matter.
And it's just
Lots of
Jen
hearsay going around these
trying to
days.
say that.
I have no clue who he is, and obviously I've never talked to him.
So if they don't come
I'll
back
ask.
today We have tomorrow, and then that's it until next week because court is closed for the rest of the week.
Why is that? Am I
Because it's
missing?
Juneteenth on Thursday,
Oh,
and then they're
right.
just going to stay closed for Friday.
Right. Okay.
So we kind of need this in there, or they're going to be on too long of a break away from deliberating.
Right.
And Bev isn't going to like that either because she doesn't like them getting their freedom of public being.
Who voted her to be a judge?
She needs to
Does
hurry and
Todd have
get to
eyebrows?
her Cape house.
I don't know. He's pretty scary looking, Dave. That's all I know. Creepy.
You know what I feel that I'm becoming very biased against. I used to just feel like back east people could be in the same pot. I'm feeling segregational now, and I need to segregate my Massachusetts people. They might be their own pot. I'm not caring for them as much right now. And I know a bunch of people that live in that state.
Mass has lifetime appointment. Looks like he should be on Goosebumps book cover. Right? Yeah, now you know why he wears a mask. But I was watching D&B Investigates her, I think it was her last live. Yeah, and again, she clearly states that for years he's been saying that he's some type of therapist or something. And there's no licensing for him to be one. So I don't know where he gets off saying he's diagnosed a bunch of people. I think the guy's just a freaking liar. But that's my opinion. And if I'm wrong, prove it. It was funny because I sent Dave, there was a picture of him and his wife when they bought their house or something, which he bragged about that Amber Heard basically, bought his house for him. Because of all the bullshit, the narrative that he was spinning with that. So anyway, he bought a house and there was a picture of him and his wife and the realtor. So I showed Luke Richard and I was like, oh man, he's going to do something bad.
Okay, so here's the thing that we just got an update.
He didn't. Update.
Question 4 was considered a hypothetical because the jury wrote it wrong. They started the question with if. In
Yeah.
Massachusetts, judges generally cannot answer hypothetical questions from juries that begin with if during deliberations.
She did say that. She said they said.
So the jury, how the fuck are they supposed to know? They're supposed to be the average person. They wouldn't know how to properly phrase their fucking question.
So now
She
what?
should do what she does to the fucking lawyers and tell them, reword it, Jackson. Reword, rephrase.
Isn't that what a judge is supposed to do? Is help the process?
Auntie Bev ain't helping shit.
No shit.
I'm just saying they're not allowed to Google how to fucking properly ask the question. So they asked it.
They need to Google that shit? No.
They don't have their
It's
phones. They're
creepy
not allowed.
looking.
I find that to be a little bit. They should have one of them court worker people in there saying, you need to rephrase your line
Well,
of
so the question
questioning.
is now, are they rephrasing it and sending it back to her? Or, I mean...
We've gone on too long for that nonsense.
Yeah.
I just think that's
I'm
unfair.
hoping
How are they
they're
supposed
like
to
just
know?
down the hall, right?
I mean, how are they supposed to know? That's kind of that seems bizarre in a way. I get that it's the law. I understand that part of it, but I'm just saying, how is the jury supposed to know? It's probably shut them down now to asking any further questions.
Right.
Because they're like, we basically got back 2 questions of we ain't answering that. And,
Well, I think they're going to have to turn around and say it's a hung jury. If they don't agree. That's simple. Hung jury. I'm guessing it might be. Now, here's the question. If it is a hung jury, then what happens? Are they going to try and retry? They're going to try and do this a third time?
The guy up at the top, Mr. Morrissey, he has said we will try this until she's convicted. And her defense team has said we will defend her until she's free. We will never stop.
Well,
So
that's good.
I don't know. I mean, but shit can happen at any point. I mean, I
I agree with you, John Cook. I think that is true, and that's creepy to me. Very creepy.
Hello?
What did Jared say? I saw hung and then it disappeared.
Yeah.
A partial verdict?
No. I don't.
Have I ever? No, I have not. I was called in to do jury duty, but my banner. Sorry, Mo.
you're just all the worst. God.
I was called in to do jury duty. I went through all the questioning and all that, but I was not chosen. So
I've been called to jury duty like 9 times.
really,
And I was picked once, and I was like, hell fucking no, I cannot do this. I will die. I will lose my job. I will have no money. I was like, 22, living on my own, and was
right?
like, there's no way I can do it. And they finally agreed.
Well, I wouldn't mind doing it, except if you don't know how long the case is. You don't know what case you're going to get. You don't know, you know what I mean? Like, you have no idea. So to not know, and jeez, you could be on a freaking trial for a month. You know what I mean? Like, you just don't know. And if it's
You
taking
get an
away from
idea,
your
though,
work,
of which court you are summoned to. That gives you a
well,
big,
that's true. That is true.
right? So, and I was called up.
County courts. County courts.
Dude, I got called to Oakland.
Yeah, that's.
And I went, oh, fuck no, I'm out of this. I will hide in a hole. I'm not doing this one.
I got called for it. Well, I know it was for a murder case. But I was like, thank God I was not picked. I would love to go on jury duty. Yeah, see, I think I would like it, but just the not knowing and not knowing how long it will be, and that's the only thing.
I think you'd have a problem sitting there all day.
If I had to sit on those benches all day, yes, I would, because
Right, that's what I mean. So, like, that's.
Yeah, my back won't allow that. Believe it or not, guys, I cannot sit on a hard surface for too long.
Well, you only need 18 minutes, right? Isn't it the 18 minute rule? I didn't create this number, by the way.
Robbie. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Now I have like a bad lower back. 2 of my bottom discs are messed up. So if it's in a funk, it'll send spasms all the way up to my neck, which sucks. So, and it happens if I'm sitting on like a hard chair or something like that. I have to sit on something that has cushion. I was on a murder case in Colorado. That was scary to me. Really? I wonder if like people that do jury duty end up with some type of PTSD. Exactly,
I think it
Rachel.
depends on the severity of the case. For God, the OJ people for sure got it.
Yeah. How long was that?
Okay, I literally just went over this information yesterday.
Okay. How long was that?
So they deliberated for like 3 days. But they were sequestered for like months.
They were sequestered that long, right?
Yeah, they were sequestered for the whole time of the whole entirety of the case. They had to be sequestered. But that's one of the last like public court dealings that anybody was sequestered. Sequestering, they were saying, is not that common anymore.
Yeah, because it's like it's inhumane.
Yeah, I haven't heard them sequester juries since, actually.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I think it's something like it comes up, like, oh my God, are we going to be sequestered? Things like that. But right, I haven't heard of anything.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore to people. They just can't be away from their life. Right.
Expect us to do
yeah, that's bad.
Put us in a box and throw away key for now? Fuck that.
Yeah.
You
Well, and
setting a
they
goal?
didn't have access to anything
No,
without
I
a
wasn't going
court
to.
official being present.
I can if
Their
you want
their
to. I can do
movies were
that.
picked for them to watch.
I'll do
I
a
know.
giveaway if you guys want one. Hold on.
They had
Let me
no
set.
locks on their doors. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, and they were in a hotel. They were just guarded because they had to be able to enter it for their own safety at any time. I'm like, then why not just have a key? So at least let them feel the safety of having the door locked. And they're like, they had the safety of us patrolling. I'm like, well, what if you're the
There you
fucking
go, guys. If you
rapist?
want to do that, I'll do a
Just
fun giveaway. What I got?
bullshit.
I got a nice piece of amber here. Y'all want it? I live by myself, no family around, and someone called my cell phone and was threatening. It scared me to death. Wow. Stacy was exempt from jury duty and still is for a while. Her mom was still getting jury duty notices, and she's been gone since 2019. Wow. Hey, shot lover. Good morning. He's probably surprised to see us here. Oh my goodness. Wow.
You know,
It's hot. It's 93 degrees. Damn. It'd be hot out here. What time we at? We're at 3:32. And you said she always ends it at 4?
what?
Kendra?
Wait. Oh, okay, no. Well, we're allowed to go till 4:30, but
Right.
Bev never does that for the jury. They always get to leave at 4. So,
Hi, Ruth. Oh, it's cold by shot. Yeah, it's 93 and sunny and hot. Hot. This is the
wait a
hot
minute.
day. What? What? What's going on?
No, nothing's going on. Nothing.
We are the warriors. Yes, we are. Thank you, Rachel. Whoop, whoop. There should be 2 up there. Hold on. Yeah, so guys, it says 1 out of 10, but there's actually 2. So all we need is 8 more for a giveaway. So just know that there's 1 extra in there. Because I didn't set it up before. I didn't think we were gonna do a goal, but we got it if you want to do it. Um, we're going to get a storm here tonight, and it's hot too. Yeah, it's hot.
I would be so
104.
pissed
Yeah.
right now.
Wow.
I am pissed right now. I would be so pissed as a person in that jury room being like, which one of you motherfuckers is causing this issue?
Like, can we get out of here, please? Come on.
Like,
Then
we
right
have to come
home.
back tomorrow if we don't get this done.
Yeah.
Bev's gonna come in here and kick us out soon. Can we just get on? She'll let us stay late if we're done.
Right.
But otherwise, we got to get dressed, get up early. We got to go to the secret meeting place, pile in the bus, get secretly brought in the back door down the tunnel, get dressed up again. I only got so many fancy clothes. Let's go.
See, I like Kendra's speculative. Your creative, speculative things.
Like, there's a good reason. I would help these people learn
Jim
the facts real
Sue,
quick.
thank
If you
you.
don't believe with me, then you're wrong. I would tell them
Yeah.
so.
Your way of speculative thinking is fun. Not into this far off crazy. Unless you're talking about Crayola and crayon, then it's a whole different ballgame. Yeah. And if you don't know, you don't know. Yes.
I can't believe it's taking this long after the last question.
Well, I can because
And one
I
more day
know
for
that means I can't believe they're fucked up over was she driving drunk or not. You know what? Did none of these people learn about hearsay?
Only me, thank you.
But didn't they say there's 4?
We are at 3 now. It says 2, but we're at 3. Thank you so much.
But didn't they say
One more day for Karen? So are they actually calling it quits today?
One's not guilty.
one's not guilty and then manslaughter?
Manslaughter, and then just drunk driving.
Gosh, give her the freaking DUI, you know? Like, I don't think she's going to
I
care
know.
at this point,
They're
you
hung
know?
up on the
Yeah, another
DUI.
one. Thank you, Only Me. Whoop, whoop. Awesome. Where is my tambourine? We moved everything around here.
The
Kim
problem is,
Shue,
this is their
thank
problem.
you.
They're
Forgot to change
arguing over
around.
whether
Oh
she
my
was
gosh, you're
drunk at
awesome, Kim. Thank
12:30
you
or
so
drunk at
much.
5 a.m.
Only Me, another
Then just make her be
challenge.
drunk.
What is happening? Oh my God! Whoop whoop! We're headed towards a giveaway, guys. We are headed towards a giveaway. So wait, Toma is back.
Fucking find her not guilty because
There's Toma. Hey, Toma.
We should be now quiet. She's coming out.
She's coming out. Who's coming out?
You have to be quiet.
What's going on?
See how quiet it is? We have to whisper.
Yeah, what's happening? What's happening?
You're whispering loud.
Why?
We don't want the cops to arrest Toma.
Everybody was asked if they want to tell they love her, to show this sign, ASL sign, but be quiet.
Okay. So she's back.
Everybody's back.
Oh, that is so cool. They're all quiet and showing up. That's so cool to show support that way. You know? Wow. Only Me. Thank you. We got it. We made it. We're actually at 11. Thank you so much. Whoop, whoop. We got to go. We're doing a giveaway. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. We're doing it. I got to get a goal set. We need a goal. Not a goal. I'm sorry. A hashtag. Hashtag. Let's see what's going on here with the court first out, and then we will throw a hashtag in there. Whoops. Nope. Not that one. Hold on. I'll tell you what it is, guys. It's hashtag free Karen. Put in the hashtag free Karen. We will do a giveaway. Free.
Oh, they got umbrellas.
Is it raining?
I guess they got umbrellas. Can be.
What time is it? It's 3:38.
Hello, her parents. Look at her parents. Poor thing.
Her parents?
She thinks she did yeah.
Thank you, Only Me. Thank you for Helen. And let me see. I see
Her
them all.
parents are coming in.
Kim Shue. Only Me. Kim Shue. Only Me. Babs, thank you so much. Not guilty. Helen, thank you.
They're going in.
They're going in? Oh my God. All right. Could this be it, you think?
This is either for it or they're sending them home for the day.
Right. It's one or the other. The verdict clock is still ticking. Still seeing the fan. We'll see. Oh my goodness. Hashtag free Karen, guys. We have 44 in there right now. I know you can't see it. I'll show the window after. 45. Okay.
Okay, now.
I'm trying to figure out how to make your screen, like your camera, bigger.
Yeah, it's not. That's not.
I don't think it's on your end because when you're showing down below, like people can't see this, but when I'm looking at it, I can see it full screen. It's just when you get on the screen, it goes into this shape. I don't know what. Let me see if I can play around here more.
You must have a setting on or something.
No.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it doesn't really allow me to resize her unless I make her. Whoa, what is that? Okay. That's a different look. Let me see.
Oh, it's bigger
Take
now?
that shape away. Let me see if I can make you bigger. Solo. I reached the maximum size. Yeah, no. When I make you solo, it goes back into that shape. There, it's different. I
It
don't know.
looks more natural without those stupid curves this way.
Yeah. Well, let's see if I can. Whoops. Shoot. Hold on. Hold, please. Let me see. Yeah, it still jumps into that frame, but it's only doing it for her. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know how to change it. You know?
What if well, not right this second, but we should play with it with me doing it and see if
Yeah,
we
let
get
me
the
see that
same
thing
results.
goes. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Sidebars and media. Oh, maybe it's style. Maybe it's style. Maybe that's what's going on. Hold on. Let me see. Uh, oh, all right. That's a possibility as to why it's doing that. Toma, turn your camera the other way.
Oh, I gotta take a picture of that one. Oh my gosh,
That
that's a
won't
great
change your screen though.
Wow, right.
Will it not let her do it if she goes landscape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try that way. Oh,
Are they
that's weird.
coming back? Someone coming back out now? And
No, telling you is like, if there was a verdict, she thinks that they give the verdict come down.
But we don't know. Oh,
That's fine.
maybe it was a sign.
I got a little excited.
Yeah, that's the biggest I can get it.
So what do you think? Will be the verdict today or not?
I don't know. I mean, it's like Ken just
wait,
said, they could be calling them in to tell them to go home,
Yeah.
or calling them in to say we got a verdict.
Really tell them to go home. They could be wanting to do that 2 Rodriguez thing.
It's been unorthodox anyway, so why would it all suddenly be orthodox?
The car.
I don't know,
Maybe
Kenji. What do
they
you
would
think?
because they would leave it. They'd have to wait to take them out after whatever goes on. Helicopter, I think he's a news helicopter.
Yeah, news helicopter is.
Helicopter.
Damn.
Karen, good luck, Karen.
Hey, King Paco.
Joyce must be so pleased.
We're just waiting.
Yeah.
Get your hashtags in, guys, for hashtag free Karen.
Okay, I'll go off and I'll be back again when
Okay.
anything else she's in now, and let's see. Okay.
Okay, hon. All right.
Okay.
See you in a few minutes, Toma.
Yep.
All right. She got to save her battery.
yeah.
Oh, why are
Your
we
phone's
square?
about
We're
to
all
die.
kind of square. That's weird. I don't like that. I don't like the square.
I was gonna say, try and change it with using my live stream on. See if it does it. Is it because of the background? It's clearly a setting you used to be able to go full screen.
Yeah, well, she's holding her phone
But
in a
that doesn't
portrait way anyway.
right, but you
Yeah,
should
you
still
have
be
to
able
turn
to
it
make it.
landscape. No, actually, no. It will. The way to work it is she has to turn it landscape. We did it with yours too, when you would show the crystals.
I know, but mine would still be bigger than what we got out of hers.
Oh, I don't know. That's not on my end. I just played with like all the things I could do here. The only difference that it made was it was set up, actually, the setting it was on was for rounded corners, which is why it cornered it off like that. When I changed it, it stopped that. So I was like, oh, okay, so I can get rid of that. But then what it did was it put the black on either side of her camera. That's why I was
Right.
saying to turn her camera landscape. You know? The fan is still there. Oh my God.
Right. It also maybe if she's using front or back camera,
Hmm. That could be
depending on
true.
what phone she's on.
That could be true. Anyone getting dizzy watching the fan? It's in the corner of my eye. Yeah, and the clock is still going. It's looking like the court's probably done for the day. I don't know. I don't know.
They have to do it tomorrow. There's no more choice. We're out of days of the week.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
it's
the
pain in
other
the
thing
ass
is,
for you? Shut the fuck up. You're not even supposed to be here today. You're lucky you are in the presence of this juror right here on the couch with you. So hush. Oh,
it's starting to rain over in the North Shore. Oh my goodness. Thank you, only me. The vile, disgusting germ told a whopper lied fact, not defamation, caused Super Dave damage to his channel. Well, that would be true. He did, in fact, do that, and we're pushing Super Dave. Guys, make sure you are subscribed to Super Dave. Milltown's best. He's in the chat. Milltown, Dave, where are you? Where is you?
you get my protein drink?
He was here. But either go make sure you are subscribed to his channel. Dave is awesome, and he's really good at reporting a lot of stuff. And he's a great guy. So definitely go and check him out. I think everybody here is subscribed to Dave, but if you are not, definitely go and check him out. Dave, where is you? Okay, Milltown's best. There you are. You can right click on his name and it'll go. You can go to channel and it'll take you there and just hit subscribe and check him out. Or where is a link? Hold on, let me get. It's gonna push me out of here. Hold on, let me go to channel. Okay. There it is. Thank you, Stacy. Watch me turn this damage into a sponsorship of Burger King. You should, Dave. Get that brand deal. Awesome. Thank you so much. Let's go back up and get out of this screen. Let me just show for everybody. We're doing a giveaway, but I haven't been able to show you yet. Where is it? We are at 69 entries. Let me show this. Present, share screen, giveaway tool. There we go. Free Karen. Oh, it's not showing yet. Shoot. Add the stage. There we go. Free Karen. Let's see. That would be great. Do your mods get this discount. But get your hashtags in. We'll do a giveaway real soon here. I got a nice piece of amber. That'd be pretty cool. Is the fan still going, Kendra?
Yep.
Ugh. I have a black screen. Oh, no. All right. 14
Oh,
hours.
it's moving. It's moving. It's moving.
It was 14 hours, 44 minutes. Did you hear what I just said? 444. It's right there. You see those numbers? Oh my God. It's a goodie. It's got to be a goodie. It's got to be a goodie. All right. They entered the courtroom.
Oh, we're going back up. Because the jury's walking in. So that's why they have to lift the camera up.
All right. So the jury is walking in. Yeah. Oh, I don't have to repeat what Kendra says. She's on here. It stopped. Oh, no, it didn't. Well, 14, now it's 14:45. Well, that was cool to see that. The 444,
Oh,
and then it
Bev
came.
applied lipstick since lunch. She's added lipstick.
Oh. Oh, gosh. Let's see.
We're going home.
Are you serious? How do you know?
Bev just said it.
Fuck off, Bev.
Damn it, Bev. If you'd only answer their
Oh, my
question,
God.
then we wouldn't be here. Yeah, I know. Look at all the comments. Oh my God, going home now? Are you serious? No fucking way. What the fuck? Are you kidding
Wow.
me? Comments are flying on Long Crime Channel. Sending the jury home. They are within grasp of this fucking verdict, and we're sending them home.
Oh, my God. This is ridiculous.
They
She
are
sent them
clearly,
home.
and now Bev's getting nervous because she can't be having another mistrial on her hands.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Why are they all smiling? Who's the bitch with the crutch? Why is the other bitch? Oh, okay, never mind.
This is ridiculous.
Oh my God,
Court is
people are
adjourned.
saying, unbelievable. Gosh, I hate this judge so much. Other judges make you go a full fucking day.
Wow. That's crazy.
Oh, we're live now. Maybe you'll see Toma on there.
Oh,
I don't know where this is aimed at. I see an arm. Could we move the arm, please?
let's look for Toma.
I know, I'm looking for
can't see her.
Toma. Because she
She's
was right
back. She's
there.
back.
Yeah, so she said she sent the jury home. She sent the jury back. So tomorrow, see you all tomorrow.
For Thursday, so.
Yeah.
All righty. And Toma, thank you so much. Are you going to come back tomorrow?
I guess I will come back. I'll see if I have my appointment tomorrow or not.
Okay.
I have
Awesome.
therapy appointment. It was with Wednesday, Thursday. Anyway, I can hear you, but
I know. It's hard to hear.
90% I will come tomorrow here. I already have some friends here, and we decided like to see each other in the same place. So
Awesome.
if you will send me the link, I'll jump in.
Sure.
Thank you,
Okay.
Toma.
Well, cool.
That'd be
We'll do it.
awesome.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Wow.
Oh yeah, good point.
I
Bring your
think
phone
everything's so
charger.
disappointed.
Mom is up front.
Wow.
That's all with the stripe, with checkered.
Can you believe that?
Oh, yeah. And then there's Brennan. Oh.
There's no worry the jury doesn't see all this shit. There's no way the jury who lives in that county can't turn on their television and, you know.
Right.
I hear helicopter too and everything.
Wow. How am I
Yeah,
still
like-
hearing that? She's muted. Do you hear her still?
No,
You don't hear. You don't hear like the crowd.
no.
What about now? Do
Now
you
I
hear it
do.
now?
Now I do. 'Cause now
Oh,
it's
okay. So
unmuted.
it's only
No.
muting for. It mutes for everybody watching, but it doesn't mute for me. I can still hear it. Okay, that's weird. That's cool.
San Joaquin.
Wow.
Well, disappointment. But... Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye. All right, let's get Kendra back. How am I still hearing this? What is happening? Oh, sorry. I was hearing it from the actual live of the video
Oh my God.
from Law and Crime. But it looks like it was on Toma's screen. That's funny. Oh my goodness. All right. You received good news about your family member? Yeah, it's great. That's awesome. What was the good news? Are you and Kendra coming on tonight? Yes, we'll be on at 10 o'clock. Kendra, are you coming on at 10 with me or no?
I don't know.
She doesn't know yet. It's always, an iffy these days. Oh my God, this is so crazy. I can't believe they did. Oh, I guess I can. I can. Ugh.
They're
So
arguing
tomorrow.
about one little part. This is so dumb. And it's so sad for
So,
her.
yeah. So you really think that the verdict's going to be tomorrow now?
Yeah, because
You
they
don't
know
think they're
they're
going to
not
go
in
past
court.
tomorrow?
Yeah, they know they're not in court for the next 2 days. They're not going to spend all day arguing about the DUI charge. They'll come back to the judge and say, "We got a problem. We can't agree," and the judge will send them back. So somebody's
Right.
going to fold in this group.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Alrighty, guys. So I guess that's what's going to happen. So let's do this. Let's get the giveaway going. Let's see. Where's my screen? Where's my screen? There we go. We have 83 entries. You guys want to get some more entries in there or what? What's going on? Dave said, let you pay for my legal. Meanwhile, he's using all viewers' money and accepting GoFundMe funds. Right? What is up with that, Dave? He's using, first of all, this guy makes well over 150 grand a month. So we know that from years ago. That's what he was making then. He now has memberships. He now has double the amount of subscribers. So he's making even more than that. He's complaining that all his legal fees up to date are, what is he at now? 340 or 348? 348,000. So if he was making what he made 4 years ago, so it takes him what, 3 months to do that? Okay. Oh, what? We know he's making way more than that. Okay. But he's still asking for his viewers to send in money for his legal fees. He's doing it via GoFundMe. He's doing it via, we need help, go to my whatnot, we need help. He's just putting the words, we need help out there, and they're doing it. They're giving it, right? But he knows damn well, if he were to win, okay? If he were to win, he's going to get legal fees paid for. So what happens to all the money people donated? What's he going to do with it? Is it going to be given back? How's it going to work? So, and he's the one that has the money to do all this, and he's suing people that he knows don't have the money to cover these fees if they lose. To him, it's all a win.
The crowd thinned out
Because
quick.
he's making money while the court case is going on. The whole Palomop thing, it's the whole content, it's all of it. But trust me, that court's going to know. That court's going to know and going to see. Because now there's not just one person trying to show the court, there's going to be 10. And I know I already threw it in there with my first real motion in there. Now whether, he could probably just bypass it or whatever, because, certain things happen, but I really think that one of the strong parts of what I had to say was the fact that the 90 days to serve Ray had already been up. And I made it known that it was not just to serve Ray, but Robbie, Dave, the 90 days is up. So is this the correct way to add Ray, or don't you need to either put it this way, anybody who hasn't been served yet, except for Richard Luthman, can file a motion to dismiss based on the 90 days. So we have 88 entries. Anybody else want to add? And
She's
Ray is still
walking out
not
of court
served.
now.
I'm surprised they don't let her go out like a back way where no one's standing around, Isn't there a back way she can go? No?
No, not by where they have to park the car. But
That's all right.
while we've been on jury verdict, she doesn't talk to them anymore.
No?
No, she would talk every day. She would answer a few questions or whatnot. But once we went into deliberation time, she stopped talking to them at all. And then Jackson comes out front and he always says the same thing. We're not answering any questions. Please don't ask them. one or two journalists will throw something out. They all
Listen,
just stay quiet.
yeah. Lucinda, I forwarded her your email address. Oh my gosh, only me, thank you. Martha wants Jerem's approval. God knows why. God, who knows? You know, I think she's brainwashed, in my personal opinion. Because she's doing a lot more talking than she ever was, and she's the one who's putting out those lies. She's the one stating them. So maybe it's because the whole plausible deniability. That's not going to happen. They're a team. They're doing it all together. So, and this case she will be added to in counter suits. It all depends. We'll have to see where it's going to go. But we're at 93. Thank you. We are at 93. Let's do this. Let's do a giveaway right now. Let me get back to the screen. Are we ready? Here we go.
Are
Ready?
you kidding me? Tomorrow's even a fucking half day?
That's what it says?
It's a half day tomorrow? No.
Yeah, that's what some people are saying, that tomorrow's even a half day. This is going to go into next week.
Oh, you got to be
Tomorrow
kidding
can't
me.
possibly be a fucking half day.
Wow.
That may not be true, but
Wow. Yeah, they just ended it on the long crime thing. Wow, that is crazy. I guess we'll find out in the morning. Ugh. Do I have to be up at 9? Really? That's 6 for you, isn't it, Kendra? This is crazy. All right, we're at 94 entries now. I am going to draw. Here we go. This is for the giveaway for today. Here we go. Boom. Oh my gosh. Leslie, Amy, Shari, Kim. Oh my God. Michelle, Josie. I'm joking. Roger Smith. Awesome. Congratulations, Roger. Let me see. Where's my list here? Congrats. Mike Johnson, thank you so much. Only Me Rocks. Thank you so much, Mike. All right, Roger. Let's see. Roger, if you could look at the bottom of the screen here, my email's there. It says tuleaspod@gmail.com. If you can send me your shipping address, I will get this giveaway out to you. I'm actually doing shipping this week. So I got like something stuck in my throat. Gosh, sorry. Yes, thank you. Okay, Roger Smith, congratulations. I like seeing people's names. I know everybody, I like to see all your names, but I like to see people's names that we never see, you know? That everybody gets a chance to win at the giveaway. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
I'm sick of the same old people winning.
It's
rigged.
But oh my gosh, kid, I couldn't rig this if I tried.
It's
You know,
sabotage.
I do want to find a different game that we can do because everybody's doing this giveaway the way this is now. Going back to like the numbers thing is hard.
Beth is giving me a headache
for us.
too. Back to country.
Oh, isn't she annoying?
Yes.
But yeah, so I want to find another way we could do the giveaways
Hard to
online.
talk.
This one obviously works with StreamYard, so it's good. Yes, I did, Pat. Yours is here going out with this week's, by the way. What else? Any news on Diddy case? Oh, is there any news on the Diddy case, Kendra?
Not really. I
No?
know. Diddy's is very limited in information.
Why is that?
Because there's
Is it just because it's, you know,
It's a federal
federal?
case. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do. Everybody and their brother is on board for the Koberger trial. Let me tell you. That one's
The
coming up
Koberger trial?
Yeah, that one's coming up in August.
And which one is this? What
That's
case is this about?
Idaho 4.
Oh, the Idaho 4? Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to follow that case.
We have live camera footage, except for when the roommates go on the stand, then they're going to cut it off, which is the best part.
Right,
We want
yeah.
to know why them bitches were in there texting each other, running up and down the stairs and heard and saw nothing. Oh, it's so scary. There's scary noises in the house. Let's just go to sleep together instead.
Stacy said, Kendra, I saw a juror was removed.
When? Where? In this case?
You're meaning for the Koberger case, Stacy?
No, that one's not been picked yet.
So then it would be for the Karen Reed trial, a juror was removed?
They would have announced that in the right now. Bev would have talked about it.
I'm saying no. In the Diddy trial, our juror was
Oh,
removed.
Diddy, yeah, that happened a few days ago. Yeah,
Okay. Getting confused.
they just put in one of the other people instead.
You know what I say?
Both
I say we have
trials
some
had
surprising.
jurors fainting.
Really?
Yeah, last week at the end of Karen Reed, one of the jurors almost fainted, and it happened with Diddy's as well. They were saying in Diddy's it was due to the topic was very graphic and bad, but I don't know. We don't know. This lady just seemed to need lunch, and then she was fine on the Karen Reed trial. But
Jerem called my money dirty. Does anyone's money who's dirty is his? Thank you, Roger. I will get that out to you this week. I'll be sending all. And Hannah, I got your email too. I'll be sending your package.
The best update we got was from Diddy. Diddy made a complaint to the caricaturist who draws the pictures for us that said, I don't like how you're drawing me. Can you please draw me better because you're making me look like a koala? And he had a whole long talk with her, and she did change how she draws his face a little bit.
Oh my gosh, that is ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
Let's see. I didn't see what I said. Dirty money insinuates crime money earned from illegal acts. You're absolutely correct, David. Engaged on Thursday for a wedding this weekend. Oh wow, cool.
Now.
Yeah, dirty money. It's absolute insults. It's beyond insult. It's actually like saying that you've committed crimes. It says dirty money refers to funds that have been obtained through illegal activities and need to be laundered to make them appear legitimate.
Isn't that the same thing as laundry?
It's a crime. It's a crime.
Yeah, dirty money is just laundered money.
Yeah,
I don't really care.
It's a crime. He's accusing people of being criminals.
My money can come clean, dirty, any which way it wants to arrive at my doorstep.
That, in a sense, is like implied defamation.
I can launder it myself. I'll put it in a washing machine.
Yeah, I agree, Kristen.
What fucking strippers do and wash their money. And why is that? I don't understand.
That's messed up.
Why are the strippers so worried about their clean dollar bills? It was up their hoochie coochie. They know their hoochie coochie's that fucking stanky? I mean, because they're all about, oh, you got to wash your dollar bills. Why the fuck you care? Where was it? Up his ass crack before it went in your hoochie? Why you care? I would be more worried about the dollar bill being dirty going in than coming out. I mean, they make such a fuss. I've seen so many videos about, the dirty money. Ew, the money's so full of cootie. Yeah, it was just in your dirtiest coochie hole. I mean, I'm glad you're laundering it, I guess, but you're making such a stink about it being dirty. It was your own slides.
Leave it to Kendra.
Well, I mean, am I not wrong? I mean, I don't understand. The fuck? I don't know that I would be announcing that information personally.
Kim Chess goes, have mercy, Kendra is back.
I just say what I think, people. I mean, you know.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, I've been sitting here trying to take a sip of my drink for like 5 minutes now, and she keeps making me laugh.
I mean, you know, it's just odd to me. We all know dirt money is the dirtiest thing that we can possibly touch, but it's because of them is a big reason why the money's dirty. It
Oh my
goes
god.
from the drug
I look
dealers
at your money
and
all the
their
time,
hoochie
never
cooch.
check my pockets. I just found a $20 bill in the laundry in the wash machine the other day. It's nice and clean now.
If I find money on the floor or the ground, do I keep it? Yeah, I fucking keep it. It's free money. I found it on the ground. Who am I going to find out who's the owner of the lost money? I mean, if it's in
Anywhere do
my
you get
own
a lawyer
house
or you go to
or somebody
pro
else's
se?
house, I would say, hey,
Right
we
now
lost
I am pro
money.
se, Silver.
But in public, it's free money.
Yeah. I actually follow a couple strippers on here. Wait, what? Wait, that just jumped. What did Kim say? I actually follow a couple strippers on here, and none of them talk about that. See you later, Victoria. Those are nice finds, huh, Lisa? Yep. Yeah, I actually thought it was $100 bill because I misplaced $100 bill. I said, "Oh my god, did I actually wash it?" And it was a 20. So I still have yet to find that $100 bill. I don't know what happened to it. Hey there, interesting, and
I
they
was
don't
in
show
a
all that
lake
either.
once and a $10 bill floated by. It's mine now.
That fishing boat that was out there fishing.
Well, the
Oh,
FBI is heavily involved, as we know. The
yeah.
FBI is heavily involved.
There was a video the other day of some guys, they were out deep sea fishing, and all of a
Uh-huh.
sudden money was floating by and they were catching it all. They were
Really?
jumping overboard to catch that money because clearly some type of boat dropped a large amount of money. And they're like, "Oh, we got to call the
Where
FBI to
was
bring this
this?
in." I'm like, "Fuck no, you don't.
No,
You
they
just
did
said
not. Did they?
that's what they said on the video." I'm like, "Dude,
All
don't
right.
post this video and you just keep the free floating money. God put it in your path for a reason." That's my belief.
How much money was it? How was it packaged? Like it was just like
It was
free floating
it was
around. It was
$100 bills and it was floating bills.
wow. Where was this? Was it along the Atlantic, Southern Atlantic?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, we know where that money came from.
Right, exactly. I'm like, if you find free money blowing in front of your face, God brought it to you through the universe. That is my belief.
But I mean,
Unless I'm
unless
in
there is a way
somebody
to know where
else's
it came from and who it really belongs to.
right, unless I'm in
Yeah.
somebody else's home and I stumble upon a
Hmm.
$5 bill on the ground, I'd pick that up and be like, "Hey, somebody lost their $5." But
Right.
otherwise, out in public, it's now
Yeah.
mine. If I
Yeah.
watch somebody right in front of me drop money, I'm absolutely yelling and running up to them and giving them back their
Right.
whatever.
Right. Right. Yeah. That's crazy. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us. I guess we'll be back tomorrow with this. I think the verdict's going to be here tomorrow. But I don't know. You saying it's a half day now? I don't know. We'll see.
We'll find out. It's
We'll
real close
find
with
out.
rumors coming from who knows where.
Right. But anyway, I'll be on later tonight. Maybe Kendra will be with us. I'm not sure. But I'll be on around 10 o'clock, guys. Thank you so much. And because of the super chats today, I am already going to give another giveaway later. So we'll set up goals later too, but I'm already set for one. So hopefully we'll get two in there tonight. And just to let you know, I hope all of you have a fabulous day and prayers up for everybody. And we'll see you then, 10 o'clock. Bye-bye. Say
Bye.
Kendra. Bye. 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 You gotta do the toodaloo. It's a thing now.
No.
Good. No? All right.
Bye.
Where's
I
Fluff
say-
Flut? Where's
I
Fluff
say-
Flut? Fluff
I
Flut,
say
do the
goodbye.
toodaloo. Goodbye. Ta-ta. Toodaloo. There it is. Bye.